Welcome to Research Technique Series. Research scholars, please note each research problem, whether medical, engineering, natural sciences, social sciences, including economical, human behavior, and psychological. They are all unique in nature. Each problem needs to be handled and analyzed with specific methodology. Each technique which I am going to take is general in nature and should be used under expert advice if you are a beginner. Learn the techniques and use your expertise specific to your problem wherever required. Happy learning. Thank you. Today we have with us Dr. V. Hans. Dr. V. Basil Hans is by qualification MA, MPhil, PhD and is Associate Professor and Head Department of Economics and Dean, Faculty of Arts, St. Aloysius Evening College, Mangalore. He has more than 30 years of teaching experience at undergraduate and postgraduate levels. Dr. V. Basil Hans he uses multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary approach in research. Dr. Hans has guided 6 MPhil and 3 PhD candidates successfully. He is an editor reviewer for 31 journals. He has authored 21 books, edited 7 volumes, and written more than 200 articles. He has presented 82 papers in national seminars and 12 in international conferences. His forthcoming book is on sanitation culture in India. Sir, I remember when I started Journal of Global Economy in 2005, you are the first among who contributed to the journal.
Sure.
Dr. Hans has reviewed many research works submitted to the journal. His critical comments help researchers a lot who could improve their work due to his guidance. Sir, I got very good comments for your research papers like Foreign Trade Policy of India, Horticulture Development Scenario in Karnataka, Environmental Management and Sustainable Development in India, Issues and Challenge, Agribusiness in India, Issues and Challenges, Digitalization in 21st Century, Impact on Learning and Doing. Sir, today I wished somebody like Dr. Hans, like you, should talk on interdisciplinary research work. Sir, welcome to this channel.
Thank
You
you.
have vast experience of guiding students at PhD level and MPhil level. You have expertise in all the areas like marketing, business, agricultural economics, finance. Sir, my first question to you. Now,
Yes.
in interdisciplinary approach, in multidisciplinary approach, what can be the problems which a student should take, especially during these days?
One is marketing analytics in the healthcare field. Second is customer relationship. And a few other topics maybe like airline industry and competition. And most recently, we are now discussing COVID-19. COVID-19, its impact on the financial sector of the economy, impact on the Indian economy, which has got various branches of discipline covering the area. Because knowledge is a tree with several branches, and we must not think, for example, when we study COVID-19, it is only a healthcare issue or a medical issue. It has got its impact on the laborers, on migration, on financial sector, on investment, etc. Similarly, if you take airline industry, it is not just a topic of transportation. There is an element of competition, pricing, oligopolistic price decisions, customer relationship, all creeping into one. Therefore, interdisciplinary approach is must required for a synthesis.
Very nice, very nice. Sir, now many students, they say, marketing students, they say, no, we cannot have any kind of link with economics. Economics is different, marketing is different, agricultural economics is different, macroeconomics are different. But as you have said, the student should take interdisciplinary issues. And how, sir, literature review, most of the papers, they were based on literature review. How literature review is helpful in interdisciplinary issues, interdisciplinary topics?
See, whenever you choose your literature or material for study, itself you must step into a broad spectrum of multidisciplinary approach. For example, if you are going to study about financial inclusion, you must not read material only from economic perspective written by economists. Even sociologists, political analysts, macro picture of the entire economy facing problems of financial deprivation, micro case studies, reports. So you must have a diversified literature in your hand when you plunge into research and literature survey.
Right, sir. Right, sir. Sir, what do you advise a student, suppose if he takes an interdiscipline topic, and what do you advise? How should he start it? What is your first step a beginner should work on this?
The first step he must do is to develop a sense of creativity. He must have the confidence and happiness that I'm doing something new in research. And secondly, whether my research is adding anything new to the existing knowledge, that's called additive research. Thirdly, he must have focus on the process, maybe a little on the philosophy of research. Otherwise, there is no meaning today. In most theses, we find the word PH, philosophy, doctor of philosophy. PH is given a sidelined in the thesis. This is a very sad story of affairs. There must be some philosophical approach which you get from reading existing literature and work done empirical and theoretical. We must also develop best practices of doing research until we get a new idea to put it into practice. And we must know that research ultimately is integrated research. And finally, research is not just gathering information or analyzing information. It is managing information.
Very nice, sir. Very nice, sir. Very nice. You have rightly said that it is just not gathering information. It is just managing the information and processing the information. I agree with you, sir. Sir, usually in your students or the students, those who are going to take up this study, which data analysis techniques usually they use? Because for every problem, technique is different, and treatments are different. Treatments are required. But usually, what techniques they use?
I tell my students, you must divide your techniques into two parts. One is techniques of data collection, and second is techniques of data analysis. For collection of data, you can go with the survey method, interview method, oral interview, mailed questionnaire method, etc. Then, depending upon the nature of data, whether it is bivariate, multivariate, whether it has got an econometric possibility, you must utilize covariate analysis, chi-square, and such other statistical tools of analysis. Mostly, the research has to be pragmatic. Once you finish with your hypothesis testing, you must be able to interpret the given data or the results of your study.
Very nice. Very nice, sir. Dr. Hans, really it is a nice talking to you, and your insights really they help the students, and you have really helped us in reviewing many research papers, and your contributions have also helped to the society. And I hope your today's talk, especially on interdiscipline, will help the students, not only PhD students, but our MBA students. See, MBA students also have to do research. These days, all companies, they want to get the students research, and they want to forecast their demands. They forecast their own company's profitability and all. and students should be very active on this. Sir, I am very thankful to you, obliged for joining my channel, and obliged, really thankful to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. Dr. V. Basel Hans says COVID-19 is not a health issue or medical issue. It has many other interdisciplinary problems like labor problems, migrations, financial sector problems, and many other economic issues. So, studies should be multidisciplinary. Students must develop and inculcate a sense of creativity. He should feel happy that he is going to develop and create something new. He must focus on the process of philosophy. In PhD, only D remains, PH misses. You may submit your research work at Journal of Global Economy, rcssindia.org. Your work is evaluated by peers with double-blind methodology. You will get comments for your work. Thank you.